Well, Joe, now we've got ourselves a corporate ladder match for the Generations Championship.
Oh, PK, I am so pumped for tonight. I've been looking forward to this for the last 2 weeks. I cannot wait to see some of the matches we have ahead of us. So many titles on the line, and of course, the corporate ladder match. But here we go. We got it going on right now in the ring. We got Pandemonium. Kit Bryson is in the corner, but we got Lane Cross and Ken O'Sullivan. Going at it. My goodness.
Wow, did you see how Lane Cross got out of the ring so fast? Like a frog out of boiling water.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow, look at this, Joe.
Well, Tyson,
Ken
that's what
O'Sullivan
happens.
showing why he's the champion.
But Lane Cross came back.
Oh my gosh, Joe, there's definitely no love here.
Whoa.
Kit Bryson diving out of the ropes. I mean, Joe, what a start to corporate ladder.
Right. I'll tell you something, man. Kit Bryson, he says, don't let me out of this. I want to be a part of this too. And he comes flying through the ropes, takes down both Ken O'Sullivan and, of course, Lane Cross. I tell you something, Kit Bryson, what a shooting star here in the OSWA, here in Georgia, in the United States, North America, and the world.
Joe, I mean, look at this. Hey, Joe, we got to remember, because this is a triple threat match, Ken O'Sullivan does not have to be involved in the final pin or submission to lose his title.
That's right. The odds are no longer on his favor. He may be a violent, angry man from Ireland, like all 4 million of them that are over there. But I'll tell you something.
Wow, look at that.
The odds are not on his favor right now.
Hey, Joe, look how Lane Cross and looks like Kit Bryson are teaming up against the current corporate champion, Ken O'Sullivan.
You're right. The odds are definitely against Ken O'Sullivan right now. I tell you something, I think that they're going to finish off Ken O'Sullivan, and then they'll concentrate on one another to see who's the better man.
Oh, look at this. Ken O'Sullivan's
not going to let that happen.
Man, Joe, you can never count this guy out, I'll tell you. Ken O'Sullivan, right when you think he's done, whoa, look at that. Super kick right into the face. Man, can somebody in the third row please pick up Ken O'Sullivan's teeth and put him on ice?
I tell you, man, Lane Cross, he is so angry, so mad that he had to leave the OSWA. He is fired up to get into this ring and show him how it's done in South Carolina.
Oh, look at that. I'll tell you something right now, Joe. He's seeing stars and angels and all that flying over his head right now. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Modified European uppercut there by Kit Bryson.
I think he's seeing more than that.
Ken O'Sullivan kicks out at 1 count.
I think he might be seeing his life flash in front of him right now. My goodness.
Lane Cross.
Oh!
Ooh, look at that, Joe. Shot to the knee. Oh, and a shot to the face.
My goodness.
Man, Joe, I cannot believe the punishment that Ken O'Sullivan is taking here tonight.
I tell you, it's going to take a miracle for any way that for Ken O'Sullivan to get the upper hand.
I'll tell you something, Joe. Right now, if I had to put my money on it, I would have to say, Joe, the odds are Ken O'Sullivan is not going to walk away with the corporate championship here tonight. The way that Lane Cross and Kit Bryson are working together.
But let's remember what you
look at this.
Just said.
Belly-to-belly suplex. 1 down, 1 to go. Oh, look at that. Belly-belly suplex onto Lane Cross. Goes for the cover. Kit Bryson breaks the count, keeping this match going, Joe.
I tell you something, every time I think of Kit Bryson, I get excited, PK, because he is such a shooting star here in the OSWA, like I said before. But Ken O'Sullivan, he's not going down without a fight. He is kicking and getting kicked.
Man, Joe, you can never underestimate the value of a good knee, I'll tell you that right now.
Not at all. Lane Cross knows that value, and he capitalizes on it.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you. Look at this. Rolls it up, hooks the leg. Legs, I should say.
That's right. Yeah, Kit Bryson said, no, ain't going to happen. Not right
now. So, Joe, there is some love, but not complete love. Both these guys want to walk away with the title.
Well, I'll tell you why, PK.
So it's more than just beating Ken O'Sullivan up.
Hey, I'll tell you why, PK. Because they're not all lovey-dovey like all those wrestlers that you cheer for, and they get all after-school special, and they get all sportsmanship. I'll tell you something right now. It's about competition. It's about who's the better man, and they know it.
Wow, look at Lane Cross just going after Kit Bryson. Kit Bryson, though, not taking it kindly. Both these guys slugging it out in the middle. Look at how red Lane Cross's chest is from those slaps from Ken O'Sullivan earlier in the match.
Well, I'll tell you something. If he doesn't watch it, he'll be a little red in other ways too.
Look at this. Kit Bryson taking from the page of JQ's and using the bottom rope to choke out Lane Cross.
I'll tell you something. One of the greatest teachers I've seen in the history of professional wrestling is JQ's.
Oh.
Not you, PK. What are you talking about?
Just setting him up. Oh, look at that European uppercut.
Kit Bryson, I tell you something, he is on fire tonight, taking on both Ken O'Sullivan.
If anybody's on fire, it's Lane Cross. Look at his chest. The guy's got like a 3rd-degree burn.
You're right, but I'll tell you something, PK. Look at him go.
That
Look
drop
at him
kick
fly.
there by Lane Cross.
There is a reason why they call him the Archangel, because he can fly. And he can fly like no other man, PK.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you something, too. It looks like he hasn't lost a beat since he's been away. He's been gone for about 3 or 4 months, but he still looks like he's fresh, like he hasn't left. Oh, a little Sprechen Sie Deutsch on the German suplex.
Let me do my job.
Oh, look at Ken O'Sullivan breaking up the count.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll tell you something. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time with you, pal. I'm going to concentrate on doing my job. You concentrate on what you came to do, and that is to sit down and
look at this.
your
Lane
mouth
Cross is
shut.
now thrown out of the ring. Remember, folks, if you're sitting in that first row, you definitely get a ringside seat.
Nice, good flab you're flexing there, buddy.
Ooh. Man, Ken O'Sullivan making his presence felt. Man, Joe, we are 6 minutes into this match. I'll tell you something, it's like a whole new match. Ken O'Sullivan is definitely on fire. Ooh, up until now, man, his knee has now been taken out. That guy really hates you, Joe.
Well, I tell you, I know he's giving me some pretty decent offers, but I'd rather have it come from a woman, if you know what I mean.
Oh, look at that. DDT on the knee, Joe. Man, Ken O'Sullivan, Joe, he was getting up on he had such momentum going, and now he looks like he's down for the count again.
Hey, PK, you know what? Hold on. Hey, buddy, you know what? You might need to leave the building. Go do your job in the quarry.
Look at this, going for a figure 4. Oh, he messed it up, though. Oh, but he recovers. Look at that. Gets a figure 4. He's got it locked in.
But I'll tell you something, PK.
Wow,
Ken O'Sullivan is not going to go down that easy. Remember, he's an Irish guy. Irishmen are very violent. They can't feel pain. They're fighters.
Oh, wow, look at this. I'm sorry.
Lane Cross is going
Lane
for it,
Cross
man.
is now going almost like a modified Devil's Gate there, Joe. Triangle choke. Look at that. Look at this. Now you got Kit Bryson grabbing the ropes. He's looking for a little bit of mercy now. Ken O'Sullivan trying to fight off him, but Joe, it looks like the damage has been done to that left knee. Looks like that damage. Oh, look at this. Ooh, drop kick right into the face.
Boy, I tell you something, Lane Cross truly this guy, like you said, he didn't skip a beat. He just came in. Oh, but look at that. Kit Bryson, he's not skipping a beat either. He wants that title just as bad as any of the other 2 guys in there, PK.
Yeah, no doubt, Joe. Kit Bryson, he wants to get some gold around his waist. He's no longer a newer wrestler here in the OSWA. He's been around for a little bit. And, he'd like to get a title to show something for his time here.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. Kit Bryson has put in his time. He has in his corner the greatest lawyer I've ever seen grace this earth. He deserves that title, PK. He deserves it more than any other ham and egger in that locker room. And you know it. And all you ditch diggers out there know it.
Look at that, Joe, at a 2 count. Look at this, Joe. All 3 of these guys are down. So, Joe, I'll tell you right now, at this point, who's your money on, Joe?
Kit Bryson, well, I don't know. Him or Lane Cross is hard. Because Kit Bryson, I'd have to give it to Kit Bryson right now because he has been here constantly battling. Lane Cross is definitely a superior wrestler, but remember, this is his first match back in about 3 months' time, PK.
Oh, wow. Double clothesline by our current corporate champion, Ken O'Sullivan. Joe, we're 8 minutes into this match, and Ken O'Sullivan is once again showing how he's able to dig deep and keep on fighting. Sets him up, bounces him off the rope. Oh!
Whoa. Pretty much, PK, I'll tell you something right now. Ken O'Sullivan, what makes him so tough is that green Irish blood that flows through him, PK.
Look at this. At a 2 count, Bryson kicks out, Joe. That was a pretty slow kick out, too. He's losing his energy. Oh, big swing and a miss. Lane Cross, Joe. Remember, this guy's been wrestling for well over 10 years, all throughout the Southeast.
Absolutely.
You got to wake up pretty early. Oh,
whoa,
right into the face with the
that?
knee. Sets him up. Looks like he was trying to go for a Canadian crusher, but didn't quite get it. Instead, look at this, Joe. A submission hold there.
Oh, no. Whoa.
It looks like he's going for a triangle hold, but luckily looks like Lane Cross is able to shoot in. Might be able to negate the pressure on that hold. Oh, it doesn't look like Joe. He's starting to get a little limp in the legs there. Look at this, Joe. Oh, wow, an arm.
Oh, my God.
Cross arm breaker there by Ken O'Sullivan. Joe, look at this.
UFC squared, PK, I tell you.
Oh, you wouldn't see this in the UFC, Joe. This is a 3-way. This is a triple threat match.
My goodness. I tell you, PK, what an exciting beginning to an exciting night, PK.
No doubt about that, Joe. Look, we are 10 minutes into this, and it makes you wonder, who's going to win?
My goodness.
Oh, my gosh, Joe, look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new OSWA Generations Champion, Kit Bryson.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you all? I said it was going to be Kid Bryson. I knew it all along, PK. What did I tell you?
Hey, Joe, I'll give you that much. You predicted right. Kid Bryson definitely pulled it off. I mean, Joe, I'll tell you something. It was a good match fought by all of these guys. All these guys were definitely, they definitely gave their all, especially our corporate champion, Ken O'Sullivan, because for a large part of this match, Joe, it was a handicap match against him.
Say what you want, PK, but here's the, well, wait a minute. It's not
Look
over
at
yet.
It's not looking good, Joe. He's setting him up.
Oh,
Wow, Joe hits the Canadian Crusher.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, Joe, this is totally uncalled for. This match is over. They don't need to continue attack. They're going to hurt somebody in there.
Oh.
Next thing you know, somebody's career is going to be over.
PK, to the victor goes the spoils, PK. I'll tell you something right now. Ken O'Sullivan.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. A kick and a pile driver. I mean, Joe.
Kid Bryson is telling the.
Look at that. Look at the way Ken O'Sullivan's grabbing his head. He's probably had some neck damage there, Joe.
Hey, I'll tell you something. It doesn't matter what's going on with Ken O'Sullivan right now. The bottom line is, there's your corporate champion, the new champion, the real champion, truly the better man tonight, Kid Bryson.
Well, Joe, I think Kid Bryson owes a big thank you to Lane Cross for coming out here, making this match a triple threat match in order for him to win this title.
Oh, boo-hoo. I don't see Clinton in there with Ross Perot. Nobody made anybody win. Kid Bryson won that fair and square. It was a hard-fought match. And congratulations to our new corporate champion. Finally, a champion that I can be proud of.